So the main reason why we decided to do this is just to bring hope to the people. With the rampant problems of homelessness here in Newark, New Jersey, I felt as if we should do something ASAP. We live in a world and in a generation in which bad news makes headlines, and there isn't enough good things to filter out or to push those things out.
So I think it's just like good to be around like people who are in need, because it kind of grounds you, humbles you, kind of makes you appreciate everything you do have in life, whether it be like a hot plate of food or just a bed to sleep on, a roof over your head, because these people have sometimes nothing, nowhere to go. So I think it's definitely good for people to volunteer as much as they can, just so they can like get like a sense of like how the world really is, and just so they can like learn to appreciate things and not take anything for granted.
What 2 or 3 things are most important to you in a volunteer?
Giving back, definitely. Making a difference is definitely one of the important things, as well as impacting people's lives. Because you never know who you're going to encounter. You never know what someone's going through, and every little bit helps.
Being as you are in entertainment, how important is relaying a positive message to your audience?
It's very important, especially it being the music industry. We're so influenced by music, and relaying that positive message in music is definitely going to, in turn, connect people to hopefully do the same thing.
I think what Brave is doing is amazing, especially like focusing on homeless people. And I've always had conversations with Nick throughout the years, and it's just like, I work in the city, and as you know, like you walk out the subway and there's just homeless people everywhere, and I'm just like, I wish there was a way to even help them the littlest bit. So the fact that like, even if it's like making a bag or going to the center to have a conversation with them, I think the fact that they're just like, you know, putting awareness on homeless people, I think it's amazing. Because not many people, I feel like, just casually walk by people, like homeless people. And I sometimes, like, you know, I'm guilty of it too, but there's times where I just like stop and like try to have a conversation with them, because all you need to do is like sometimes be like, have a great day, and it can make someone's day, especially when they're just so used to being like ignored from the world. So I think what they're doing is like honestly amazing, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
What kind of satisfaction do you get from this type of work?
A lot of it has to do with kind of fulfillment. So you're getting that end-to-end meeting where you're kind of starting with the process, you're going in the middle of the process, you're seeing how it's finishing, and you see the result, because ultimately what you want to do is help people. And if you can't see it from the beginning to the end, then you don't really get the full effect.
If you were to recommend someone participating in Brave Cares, what would you say?
I would say that it's a phenomenal group of guys and women. A lot of it stems from the fact that we just want to give back. I see my friends and teammates a lot more than I do my friends at school. So you kind of get to know them, and to do something like this with them, it means a lot to me.
And what does being an executive for Brave Cares mean to you?
To me, it kind of means as an outlet for volunteer work. I do a lot of volunteer work with my personal work, as well as with other clubs and schools and whatnot. But this is separate from school and work, so it kind of means more to the effect that this is solely our money and solely our venture, and that is important to me just because we're doing it from, like I said in the first question, from the ground up, and you can see its inception to its finish.
So my message was to spread positivity, to show that anybody can do it, and that the number one rule, even when you're down and out, is always to keep the rockets going. Johnny Rockets. It takes a lot to go out in the cold. We all got jobs. We all want to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But what you're doing today is much bigger than ourselves. You know, and I just want to say, like, I can't thank you guys enough for being here. And moving forward, if any of you guys need anything, I'm here. My family's here. And this is a network that I believe that should stay strong. So, thank you guys.
I wanna raise your spirits. And I'm left there with my thoughts, and the image of you being with someone else, well, it's eating me up inside. But we ran our course, we pretended we're okay. Now if we jump together, at least we can swim far away from the wreck we made.
What do you do at nighttime? You go inside?
I'm right. I'm really Valentine's Day. I'm just waiting on some things because I'm getting ready to start my business. I got something important I got to take care of, but then I want to see my.
No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier.
It's another day of practice. We out here early in the morning.
Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. Even though I might not like this, I think that you'll be happier. I want you to be happier. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind, 'cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile. No, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been